using this and get on that journey. Whether you are chopping, mixing, whipping, whatever the case may be, this is your new best friend. This comes to us from KitchenAid. It is the 5-cup, do you see the word there? Cordless food chopper. We are getting all the power that we love from KitchenAid in a cordless option. We are no longer gonna be tethered, and you're thinking, okay, how much can I really do on a cordless kitchen appliance? Let me give you a gauge here that we could all understand. You could chop 40 onions. I don't know what you're doing with 40 onions, but you could on one charge. I've never seen this before. You're gonna pick your beautiful color. I've got it available in what we're calling our Empire Red. 300 available in the red. Down here I have it in my charcoal gray. Ooh, 125, my most limited in the gray. And then I have it in my black onyx. Oof, less than 200. I'm limited all the way around on this. 701-429 is my item number. Let me introduce you to someone that probably looks very familiar to you. He comes from a foodie family. He's a foodie himself, turned golfer, turned celebrity chef. You might have seen him as a finalist on the Master Chef with, you know, Mr. Gordon Ramsay. Nothing, no big deal or anything. This is Francis Biondi who's joining me on Skype. Hello, Francis.
Hi, nice to be with you today.
Oh my goodness. I know I said, you know, you were a professional golfer, but food runs through your blood. Your parents were all about food, and you ended up wanting to kind of take that, and you had a pretty, you know, high intense Gordon Ramsay, you know, breathing down your neck. So you know how important it is to have something that's the right tools.
That's for sure, definitely. If it weren't for my mom and dad showing me how to cook healthy recipes or take care of myself growing up, I wouldn't have been able to have some of those skills to impress Gordon Ramsay a couple times at least. I mean, he didn't like my mac and cheese, but we won't talk about that. But the KitchenAid Cordless Chopper is awesome. It's powerful, it's portable. What's great about this is that it's so easy to store all of your different blades, and it's easy to put away and clean. So I just want to go through with you what you can see when you get it out of the box. What you're going to see is you're going to have your lithium-ion battery base, and that's going to have your motor in there too. You have 2 speeds, one speed to slowly mix things together, and another speed to start chopping. So what I have here actually is a little bit of coconut cream, a little bit of coconut milk, and I'm gonna make a nice healthy whipped cream here. So I just took this right out of the charger. What's great about that cordless charger too is that, as you said, it charges up to 2 hours for a full charge. You can cut up to 40 onions. And if you just wanna do a really quick charge, if you saw it was low, you could still cut about 10 to 12 onions just on one single charge, which is awesome, especially if you are on the go and you're going over to a friend's house. You want to prep something there, make a nice vinaigrette or make a nice salsa for your chips for game day. So with this whipped cream here, all you're going to do is pour it right in. And what's great here is that you do get not only your chopping blade, so I know we're talking about whipping, like how would you whip in a food processor, but you do get a whipping blade as well. And this is awesome for aerating things, nice aerated coffees, iced coffee. I like to have this little coconut cream topping for my iced coffee today. So I'm just gonna lock this in place. I already put on all my liquid. And what you're just gonna do is, it's so easy to use. You just tap it with your thumb right here. And right after you put on whatever speed you like, it's gonna start whirring. What's great about the top lid is that it is see-through. So you can see all your ingredients mixing, chopping together. I'm gonna kind of control how fast I'm going to work this blade. So I'm going to go all the way to the top setting. And when I'm looking down in here, I can see all that cream start to get together and start to form. And literally in about 30 seconds, I'm going to have a perfect topping for my iced coffee, a nice airy granola cake, or some healthy recipes that I might be using this morning.
Okay. I don't know if you guys can. This is so awesome. I mean, I'm having fun. I didn't know that. Look how easy this is. It's just where you would normally hold, you press the button, you could do the pulse, you could do as much as you want. Francis, I know you're making something there, but I wanna do like a rattle of things you can think off the top of your head that you can, I mean, we talked about chopping onions, right? I could make guacamole in this, I could make pico de gallo. I mean, rattle some off for me, Francis.
all of your sauces. Think of, you have steaks maybe you have steaks in the fridge that night. You have some parsley lying around. I would love to do a really nice chimichurri. I love a good garlic paste just to top on top of an avocado toast. I love making anything pureed. So a nice carrot puree, maybe for the kids. Maybe you want to make some hummus. So if you have a canned chickpeas in the fridge or you have some onions together, you could make a really nice healthy topping as well. If you have some nice a crudité of set of vegetables maybe for a party and you have some things in the fridge, you could toss them all together and make a really good, let's say, olive tapenade. Your dips, your sauces, your vinaigrettes even. If you're out of your favorite ranch or your blue cheese dressing, let's not think about those fatty dressings this time. It's a new year. It's a new you. You could put together a really quick, easy red wine vinaigrette, olive oil, garlic, onion. I have some pineapple there. I'm about to make a really nice vinaigrette for you in literally seconds.
Let's
so you
make
can really
it,
control
Francis.
your ingredients. Oh, let's do it.
I
Sure.
want to see this
Definitely.
thing in action. I want to see. I want to see the master chef at work here. And if you're just tuning in as Francis is putting this together, I want to remind you this is cordless. This is from KitchenAid. The KitchenAid. I mean, forever and ever and ever, we have relied and known KitchenAid's name. This is brand new. It's the first airing. I'm already limited. The colors are getting very limited. But it is, I've never seen a cordless food chopper. I don't know if was out of the loop or whatever, but for me, this is new. I had, a 15-month at home making baby food. There's like a million ways and reasons to use this, but don't think cordless means less power. You're still getting all the power that you want, but now this is gonna be portable. You can take this wherever you need. The footprint on it is perfect. It's small, you can tuck this away. And Francis, we were just rattling off, off the top of our head, but really what you could do with this, from whipping to chopping to pureeing, is endless.
Exactly, it is endless. And I'm gonna show you how to make a really quick pineapple fragrant vinaigrette here. I love how pineapple and basil actually go together really well. Basil's so fragrant, it's nice and floral, and the pineapple is nice and sweet. I added an onion, as you can see, some pineapple chunks, some basil. I have some red wine vinaigrette, a couple cloves of garlic, and I added a little bit of the pineapple juice that you might get when you buy those pre-chopped pineapples. It's just to add a little bit of sweetness and tang. So vinegar goes in first. What's great about this chopper is that with that chopper blade inset, I'm just going to lock this in place there. You're going to hear the click once that handle gets right over your button there. And this is the button that you're just going to touch with your thumb to start to get it whirring. So on the top here, as you can see, this is a little drizzle spout. This drizzle basin is great for when you're incorporating and trying to emulsify vinaigrettes. I'm going to drizzle some olive oil in right at the top here. The spout's going to start filling up, and it's just going to drizzle the olive oil in nicely. And that's how you make a really nice emulsified vinaigrette. It's all about the stream, the thin stream of olive oil that's controlled. And you can control it right here with this KitchenAid. So I'm just going to fill up my drizzle basin. I'm going to go to the highest setting, and as that olive oil is drizzling in, you're going to see everything whirring together. I mean, this is smelling so good already. That basil, I could actually smell some of that pineapple start to come to life. If you wanted to make it a little bit more thick, you could add some ground mustard in there too, but this is just a really nice light vinaigrette for any salad.
We're watching you hold it in your hand and make your vinaigrette. It is cordless. Yes. Again, if you want to move this from one part of the kitchen to the other part of the kitchen, if you're making your smoothie and you got to grab your phone, do what Francis was saying, you're good to go. What I also love this, it's not intimidating. There's not 20 million buttons that I'm like, I don't even know what this word means. It is easy. 2 speeds, you put your ingredients in, you click it on. The on and off is right on the handle. This could not be easier. It is very low maintenance on this one. And again, the cordless function of this, in 2020, what we really kind of took out of that when it came from food and our family and doing things, we did a lot more cooking at home. And maybe you started realizing that was so much better for my family. We were saving money. We started really kind of getting back together and doing things like that. All it takes is maybe one little fun okay, I got a new chopper. Let's start to do new recipes. Let's think outside the box. And you might look at this and think smoothies, or you start thinking chopping onions, but you're gonna start expanding your repertoire of what you make. And I'll tell you what, if I wanna make a recipe and I start looking that there's too many things I need to chop or too many things I need to whip and I need to do my own elbow grease, I'm out. I'm like, nah, next page. this is your new helper. This will make everything fast. This will make it easy. Throw some onions in there. Go to town, be able to get it done quick and easy. You're getting all the power that we love from KitchenAid, and they're in great colors, which means, our kitchen is fun. It's a new time. Everything's got pops of color. If you want it in the gorgeous Empire Red, I still have it. I have it available in the charcoal gray. Only 100 left in the gray, and this is the first presentation, just to let you know. And I have it in the black onyx. Fewer than 200 available now in the black onyx. 701-429, 3 flex payments of $33 and some change a month. Francis, this was the first time we got to do a presentation together. Thank you. Definitely,
it's been a pleasure. If you have time, I was just gonna show you one quick thing you could do also, just with some frozen berries and frozen bananas. Literally put them in the chopper. If you want to mix them up together, you're great with it. And then you just have yourself a really nice smoothie bowl, a smoothie for your kids, something on the go. It's just so quick and easy. I hope you all love it. I love it. Francis is going to make his smoothie. You can as well. Make sure you put this in your cart and check out as well. Really quick, are we going to do a teaser? Yes. Let's talk about coming to us in 10 minutes.